Hi everyone, my name is AK Dance and welcome to the State of the Nation. It has been a crazy week for South Sudan. I hope you had a great week, but it has been crazy, starting from the MTN network really going down, and almost the whole day we couldn't reach anyone, couldn't call anyone. And it's really crazy because the MTN slogan is everywhere you go. We hadn't even gone anywhere and it wasn't reaching us. But I think we should understand MTN. We should understand MTN as an organization, because I don't know if you've ever gone to the MTN head office. This office is so small, it doesn't look like it can even reach Gudele in supply. Actually, next time, if they have the same problem, they should let us know in advance so that we all come closer to the office. But one of the biggest stories, by the way, was the Duper Big Highway. That was the craziest story. So apparently what happened is the Duper Big Highway that is being constructed by the Chinese was washed away by heavy rainfall. And everybody was furious, everybody was angry with the Chinese. The Chinese are lying to us, they're faking, they're taking our oil, our money. And I'm like, you guys need to understand, this is an opportunity for us. You guys know that Rumbek people are the most stubborn people in South Sudan. Now we have a way to control them. If any Rumbek person annoys you, we just pick up a broom, go and sweep away their highway. That is how we're going to survive. But here's the thing, I really think that Rumbek people should not be the first people to own a highway in the whole country. They shouldn't be the first people, because you guys know how proud the Rumbek people are. Where are we going to go with the Rumbek person who owns a highway? I'm sure they're going to start naming their kids Manyang Highway, just to prove the whole of South Sudan that they have a highway. But as we all know that for the past 5 months, there hasn't been a week where we haven't spoken about coronavirus. Coronavirus is really hitting us really seriously. The World Health Organization fighting with every country, with African countries in specific. But I feel like World Health Organization treated Africa differently. They should have handled it in a different way with all these donations and all that. I think they should have been donating money to countries that are keeping the cases low. Because what's happening with Africa is really weird. Because look, take an example. Like 2 months ago, South Sudan was at 0 cases. Uganda was at 60 cases. World Health Organization donated about $5 million to Uganda, and in a few months, South Sudan is at 994 cases, Uganda is at 280 cases. Somebody needs to tell South Sudan, it doesn't work like that. You need to sort yourselves out. Speaking about coronavirus, there is no way we can speak about coronavirus and forget to speak about the famous South Sudanese coronavirus cards. My people, South Sudan, you are amusing. So technically, this is what has been happening for all those that don't know. South Sudan has been having like cards that they put on that kills coronavirus before it reaches you. You put on a card and that card can kill the virus 3 meters away from you. And only the president and the people around him were wearing that card. Now, here's the thing. First of all, I don't know how that card works. Like, does it go around? The coronavirus moves around looking for people who have the card. If you don't have the card, it's like comes to you. If you have the card, it's like, I'm sorry, Mr. President, I was trying to go somewhere else. I'm really sorry. I really don't know how this thing works. But the thing is, some of the people that were wearing the cards actually contracted the virus, which is weird because this is a smart virus, people. This is a smart virus. Like this virus, you know, you can kill from the front. The virus decided to come from the back and grab you. This is a virus that traveled from China without a passport, past migration, went to all other countries, and you want to stop it with a card? Come on, people. And I think this is the reason why the virus is really doing bad with us, because I think it's pissed. It's really pissed. You guys are taking me like a joke, eh? You think these cards are going to work on me? But to be honest, South Sudan needs to stop acting like the last born that it is. Because seriously, my people, seriously speaking, let's go to statistics, right? Let's go to real statistics. China has got a GDP of about 13.40 trillion US dollars. It has got a very big population, and it has got very, very high numbers of affected people when it comes to coronavirus. Let's go to the United States. United States has got about 20 point something trillion US dollars as the GDP. So many cases up and all that. And then let's come to South Sudan. How much do we have? $250? It doesn't matter. What my point is, if there's a country that should own a coronavirus protection card in the whole world, it can't be South Sudan. That's my point. What about China? How can China not have it and you're the only people that have it? Seriously, guys, let's look at it. But the weirdest part of the whole story is that the government of South Sudan claimed that the Japanese Prime Minister donated the cards to the South Sudanese, which was cool. We're like, oh, fine, thank you, Japan. And then a few days later, the Japanese embassy writes a letter saying that we don't know anything to do with the coronavirus protection card. We did not give it to anyone. And we were like, what is happening? I bet the Japanese were so disappointed. The Japanese was like, yo, come on, guys. We were sent here for like diplomatic missions. We are not here to talk about cards and all that. Let's act like grown-ups. But I think it was just a misunderstanding. I understand. I think that what our government was trying to say was the cards of the car, the cards that we got from the Japanese are the cards for our cars that we imported. So I totally understand. It was just a misinterpretation. But unfortunately, throughout the week, our second vice president contracted the coronavirus, which is really, really bad. I really wish him the best, quick recovery. But like I told you last week, South Sudan is prepared. We've got 3 more vice presidents who are gonna handle this thing. They're gonna step forward. But what is it? What is it with the coronavirus and vice presidents? Why is it coming for our vice presidents? I bet the rest of the vice presidents don't even want to take power. I mean, like, I bet that President Kiri is telling them, you guys can take power now. Like, no, we are not going there. And then President Kiri is like, you guys wanted to be vice presidents. Go. Go. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is AK Dance, and this has been the State of the Nation. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be safe. Keep a social distance between yourselves. Stay at home if you don't have to leave, and be well. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.